You're watching Nightflight on TV Scandinavia. This is Frank Zappa. Hello, goodbye. Or, as they say in the trade, thank you very much, good night.
Is your car ready to...
Just contribute to our problems and troubles. Keep calling. Those telephone numbers you see on your screens right now.
Här kan ni se telefonistan som heter Pernilla idag, som sitter och tar emot. Det är en vacker uppenbarelse, så att bara för att tala med henne är en upplevelse, så ni vet det.
Call to the studio and you can talk to Pernilla there.
Stuart!
Yes, Frank Zappa, exclusive interview
on Nightflight
TV Scandinavia.
Hello.
Some of the songs that you're doing, I find very interesting. I was down in Lund, saw the concert there, and at the end of the show there anyway, you did the Beatles' I Am the Walrus and Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Why did you put those particular songs in?
Just because when we play them, the audience goes, what?
Yes. And it's the same response everywhere, of course.
Well, they also go, what, when we play Ravel's Bolero. So.
Yeah, right.
But that's part of what you go to the concert for, is to get a surprise.
I've heard you don't give basically the same show every evening. You change it almost every day.
We change it every night.
So that must make great demands on your musicians and your band. They must have to know...
They have to know a lot of songs. Yeah. We have a song list of 106 titles, and we rehearse every day for 2 hours before the show.
Yeah. That's tough.
It's not impossible, you know.
And you're composing on the road as well. When I was down in Lund, you were rehearsing a completely new song.
Yes, we played that for the first time in Oslo. And it's a song about Jesse Jackson called Rhymin' Man.
How did it go down in Oslo?
I don't think they understood what it was about. But
do you think Jesse Jackson would understand what it's about?
Oh, I think he'd get the picture pretty fast.
It strikes me that you are also it's very important to you to have a very good band that you really enjoy having with you, and that they're on the same wavelength, if you like, as you are.
That would be important to anybody, I think.
Yeah, but especially, I think, maybe...
Well, especially when you have a band that's really big. If the guys don't get along, it would be very difficult to spend 4 months on the road traveling with them.
Yeah. You have two very good singers in Ike and Bobby, anyway.
Yeah, excellent singers.
Yeah.
Boy, do we have a show for you tonight. It will be played for you by Ike Dragon Master Willis. Mike Dragon Master Keneally. Walt Dragon Master Fowler. Bruce Dragon Master Fowler. Paul Dragon Master Carmen. Albert Dragon Master Wayne. Kurt Dragon Master McGettrick. Chad Dragon Master Wackerman. Ed Dragon Meister Mann. Robert. Very good. Robert. Martin. He likes that when you call him Dragon. One more time. Robert. Martin. There you go. And Scott. Tunis, very good. So it must be obvious by now that the secret word for tonight is, in fact, Dragon Master. And we'll see how much trouble we can get into saying that over and over and over again. Sort of like a mantra, raising you to, oh, I don't know, we'll go right on up there. Way up there with ABBA or something. Maybe even living next door to Fernando, if you're lucky.
You released very recently this album, the second volume of your work with the London Symphony Orchestra. Your work spans from working with people like the London Symphony Orchestra, if you like, a classical touch, and over to rock and jazz. That doesn't sort of become schizophrenic sometimes, this spectrum?
It's business as usual for me.
Will you be doing more of this sort of work with...
This kind?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Why not?
Too expensive.
Yeah. But it was fun, you enjoyed doing...
Well, I thought it was going to be fun when I started doing it, but it turned out not to be fun. But, you know, I like that kind of music. I may write some more of it, but I don't... No immediate plans for putting it out.
Another new project is your older material is now being released on CD. I've got some of them here.
Yeah.
I think there's 6 of them that have been released now. I've got 4 of them in the CD single, Peaches and Regalia, amongst other things there. Is this a project which is important to you, getting your material out on CD?
I think that all the records should be on CD. All 50 of them.
You're very much in favor of...
Yes.
How long will it take, do you think, before you can get everything out on CD?
Another 1.5 or 2 years, I think.
And you're also remixing some of the material and even putting extra tracks on.
Yeah.
What sort of extra tracks are you putting on?
On Reuben and the Jets, it's... on this one, it's an extra bass and drums. And half of this was remixed from the original tapes, and this was completely remixed from the original 16-track tapes. And this is all the original mixes.
And what we don't have here is what, the two more that we...
The 2 new ones.
Yeah.
Guitar, and you can't do that on stage anymore.
I see. And have you been actively involved yourself in the remixing?
Oh yeah. The studio is in my house.
Yeah.
I'm there every day working on it. I do all the editing.
You've always been a crusader, particularly against bigots and intolerance, narrow-mindedness, and you have...
That's why I was saying that stuff about the way the Scandinavians don't get along with each other,
You've been campaigning just lately as well, not about Scandinavians and their differences, but about the certain forces in the States who want to, if you like, censor music, or at least lyrics anyway, lyrical content in music. The PMRC, which stands for what, actually? I'm not really...
The Parents Music Resource Center.
And you've written letters to President Reagan, amongst other things, in this campaign. Do you feel that it's giving any effect?
Well, I think that in this case, the good guys won. These women are basically out of business.
It's mostly women, wives to politicians that are trying to do it.
Wives of politicians, yeah. It's like a hobby project for them.
Yeah. And does this campaign feature at all in the show that you're on the Broadway?
Not really, no. Because the most of the noise with these ladies happened in 1985, and you know it all blew over. And I guess you're getting the news a little bit late here. That's pretty much a thing of the past in the United States.
You don't find, sometimes when you campaign against this kind of thing that it's very frustrating and depressing that throughout the years there are always new bigots and new intolerances, if you like, coming along all the time. And
yeah, but you know, if you don't open your mouth about that kind of stuff, then they win, and you can't let them win, because they will ultimately, if you select one group of people to punish, you know, if you decide to be a bigot and you say, these people are no good and we're going to hate them. If you stand by and let those bigots hate them, when they get done with them, they're going to choose another group, and you might be in that one. You can't let them do that. It's just it's a very uncivilized way to behave.
Do you feel that your activities there complement your music and help inspire you perhaps in your music rather than take energy away from your music?
I do that apart from the music. I try and keep things of a musical nature in the musical world and social and political things in another world.
Yeah. Your son, Dweezil, is now embarking on a rock and roll career. Have you ever advised him one way or the other to not to do it, or have you encouraged him?
No, if he wants to be in rock and roll, I'll give him all the advice that he can use, you know, except about his music. That's his business, but as far as the business, I'll help him.
Do you like what he's doing?
Some of it, yeah, some of it, no. I told him not to record My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama. I didn't think that would be a good idea for him, but he liked the song and he did it, so.
We wish
He's going to be here tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. So that should be fun. We wish you good luck tomorrow in Stockholm and, of course, for the rest of the tour. And thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. It's been really nice to have you. Thanks, man.
Thanks.